garden to do some damage control. It's a really, really windy day. However, we have some things to do. We've really got to fix our milk crate system before, like, I put all in. I put our seedlings in and transplants. So let me give you guys a full update. The milk crate system actually works. However, I did not line all of them. I was thinking by using the hugelkultur method, they'd still have a lot of moisture and stuff in there, and I wouldn't suffer from dryness. However, since all four sides are exposed on some of them, they have been depleted of the moisture. The ones that do have not shade cloth, but like liner stuff, I'll show you. Those are they're keeping more moisture in for the plants. And I don't have any plants in there yet, but I can see the difference in the soil. So let me show you that now. Okay, so like this one, for example, is fully lined. You see that? It's lined on all the sides. So if I pull this mulch back on here, there's about 2 to 3 inches of mulch on here. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at this. Rich, soft, moist, right? But then you see plants are so alive. But then if you come over here to this one, this has none. So that means all of the sides are still exposed. Even though the inside of this has the hugelkultur method, it still doesn't matter because all the sides are exposed. So look at this. Look. Well, actually, this soil does still kind of look really good. However, it's dry on the sides, and I don't want that. So yeah, I'm gonna get this all together. So the plan here for me is I removed the back gate so that I can I can access these milk crates more easily. And actually next week I'm actually going to raise these on 2x4s and some center blocks so that the accessibility is easier for me. I'm showing you guys right here how dry one of the crates was. Look at this. I'm going to flip it over. On the bottom of it, there's no moisture, and it gets the same amount of water as the ones that are fully lined. It is completely dry. It breaks my heart that I didn't think about doing this initially. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. So if you want to save yourself some time, I really highly recommend you use some sort of weed blocker or some sort of liner in here. This is the bottom. So what I'm doing now is I'm just layering it back in, but I did put slits on the bottom of here because I do have worms in the soil, and I want to make sure they can still access all of the goodness that's going to be in this container. I'm still using the hugelkultur method, which for me is, your leaves, your branches, like really thick branches down here on the bottom, dried leaves, some eggshells, which will break down over time, obviously. And then I'm going in with a layer of compost and then my soil that has been fully amended. As you can see right here, all of the sides are dry. And you know what this actually reminds me of? It reminds me of using the cloth bags. You know how you can use like the cloth potting bags? This is kind of how my soil was when I'd empty those. But look, there's a worm egg. That's kind of good, I guess. But no, really, I don't like the fact that it's dry on all the sides like this. I prefer my totes, pots, and containers to have the moisture all throughout so the roots don't die. Because you guys know, as soon as your roots hit air, they die. And for me, I kind of want a tunnel of nutrients and a tunnel of moist soil for them to, fully thrive. So I am lining all of them like I said before. I'm just putting these little clips that I use for like peppers and tomatoes. This was actually starting to break down on the second one that I did, and it's actually really rich. It was the same as the other one. As you can see, there were leaves and sticks, and this one had a little bit more moisture, I think because it was in the middle of the outside one, and it's already breaking down. So this is proof that the hugelkultur method does work in a milk crate, and that is also a really good tip for you guys with the milk crate system. My second main point that I want to stress for the update of this milk crate system is mulching. It is imperative that you mulch your milk crates. It is going to lock in that moisture. And if you live in a hot or dry climate like I do here in California, zone 9B, it is imperative that you are mulching your garden. So what I have here is dried grass leaves and leaves as well as wood chips. I am just mixing them all together. I was going to do just the grass, but it kind of mats, so I think that mixing them all together will serve my purpose. That's all for the milk crate update. Now I am actually harvesting my first set of snapdragons. I'm going to make a cute little bouquet. I wish I would have brought a mason jar with me to put in here, but you know what? I brought what I brought, which is a bowl that had our fruit in it from earlier. And I think I used a lemonade bottle. Don't judge me. But I was really excited to have my first bouquet. I really can't wait to do this more frequently. This is one of the main reasons why I wanted to grow cut flowers, and I put a really large emphasis on growing cut flowers because if I don't have to keep buying flowers from Trader Joe's, I won't. For my garden, I don't have anything else to put them in but this drink that I had earlier, so it's gonna be really pretty, I think. I needed a little pick-me-up, so these are all down here dead. Well, actually, these were still gonna bud, if you can see the little buds, but that's okay. I'm just gonna pull them off like that, and then stick this inside. When you're making your bouquet, make sure you don't have any leaves inside of the water, because that actually causes bacteria in your water, and that causes your bouquet to die faster. So all these leaves and stuff, I'm just gonna pull down. Yeah? Okay, give me a second. So all these just gonna take off, and then there's still buds up here. So these should sprout in the next couple of days. And I may just keep them in this container. Nola's crying because her hands are dirty, and she does not like her hands dirty. How ironic, right? She's in dirt all day. So these are all the ones that are pulled off. Next, I think I'm gonna start drying them. Not this batch, but I am gonna start drying them. This is how it came out.